Welcome back. So I got quite the small mail day this time around, and really inexpensive mail day as well. None of these are really high-end items. It's really kind of little things here and there that either I've been meaning to pick up or they were just dirt cheap. So starting off, we have the Sporting News record book of 1936, obviously with Hank Greenberg on the cover. This is the green version. There's also a red version. And these are in particular kind of go all over the board price wise. Frankly, it's something I'm not going to spend $40, $50 on. But if it comes up for a couple bucks, maybe $5, something like that, I'll throw a bit in there. That was the case with this one. It's also the reason why I hadn't got one previously. So for a little, $5 bid and no other bidders on it, I managed to add this to the Greenberg collection. Next up, from 2010 Historic Autographs, Hall of Fame and All-Star Edition, numbered 18 of 31, Al Rosencut Auto. It's interesting because it's the first year that Historic Autographs is making product. It's kind of the no frills kind of bordering kind of design on it. So you can kind of tell it's a company just starting off. But it's a nice clean auto in the middle of it, not cut off. It's your standard Rosen auto. And the price was just too good on it. This was an auction, an eBay auction, opening up at $4.99, and I put the initial bid in and won it at $4.99. So for $5, less than the cost of getting this authenticated and slabbed, I add another Rosen Auto to the collection. Can't really go wrong with that. So that is number 2 for this particular assortment of goodies. Third one. So this was listed for sale, buy it now or best offer. And the 53 kind of iconic design, early Topps design. There's a new PSA holder, which is nice. And 53 Topps, here is the AL MVP for 1953, Al Rosen. PSA 4, so a very solid example. The centering is actually decent on this particular card. And really, for a nice example of this card, for not much more than what it cost for me to take one of these cards and send it in for grading, not even including shipping, just for the grading cost, I was able to pick this up. So happy to add this for a very inexpensive price to the Rosen PC. I'll look at trying adding a few more here and there as time goes on. And this one I was particularly excited to add. I was actually bidding on a slightly higher grade of this particular card, same exact card, I think it's about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I got blown out of the water on it. And went for a kind of an absurd amount of money, in my opinion. So, to my surprise, Sammy Bone is not one of the players that I have a regular kind of search and kind of eBay tells me what stuff's coming up. I happened to search him one day. This card came up, and it was a buy it now or best offer, and for maybe a quarter of what the other one went for auction. Granted, it's a slightly lower grade, but I wanted to have an example of this more than anything else for the collection as one of the pre-war Jewish players, especially one that played on Cincinnati. So the buy it now price was decent. Still submitted an offer for a little bit under that, and they took it. So I was really happy to add a Sammy Bone 1922 American Caramel card on here. And a 2.5 new slab. But yeah, just a really good example of this card. So happy to add that to my pre-war Jewish player collection. So you have pre-war and post-war. A little bit of auto action there, and kind of the oddball item, if you will. So 4 items, none of which were expensive. So not a whole lot of items, not a whole lot of money. Sometimes, even now, there are deals to be found. So I thank you very much for joining me. And please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. And have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talk about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.